Today, I'm on a mission to buy some of the most epic sea creatures I could possibly find off the internet and stock them all in this saltwater mini pond. And I'm not just talking 1 or 2 fish, I'm thinking more like 10 fish, including one with fins so strange it looks like it's from another planet, a crab that could pass as Mr. Crab's long lost cousin, and a shrimp so sneaky it could vanish in an instant. Because my goal is to fill that mini pond with as much unique marine life as possible, and those 3 are just the beginning of so many more we're gonna be unboxing in this video. But it won't be easy. In order to get our hands on these insanely cool sea creatures, we had to explore some of the internet's most secretive and hard to find fish stores. And not only are we gonna get a bunch of different cool exotic fish in this video, I do have one special fish at the end of this video that's gonna be the coolest fish of them all. And this fish is actually not gonna be going in the saltwater mini pond, but he's gonna be going into the predatory tank along with our stonefish, our groupers, and our leaf fish. Now, while I was getting into this video, I was just thinking about how really expensive the hobby can actually get. Like if you want the really cool stuff, everything costs a decent price. Between the tanks, the gear, the actual fish, everything adds up really fast. Now for me, surprisingly, you guys know I like to buy the coolest stuff. I've been lucky enough to not get stuck in debt, but I know a lot of people feel buried by credit cards or loan payments just trying to keep up with life. That's why I wanted to mention PDS Debt really quick. They help people get out from under all that financial stress. If you're dealing with credit cards, medical bills, or personal loans, they roll everything into one simple monthly payment that's actually manageable. The best part is, it is totally personalized. They look at your situation and actually build a plan that fits. It's not some one-size-fits-all thing. It is designed specifically for you. And your credit score doesn't even matter. It starts with a free 30-second assessment. Just head to pdsdebt.com/fishguychris and check out what your options are. That's pdsdebt.com/fishguychris. Go check it out. They are there to help. Now, let's get back into this video and get some strange sea creatures. We've got ourselves an insane website right here. I just found this one. I'm not sure if I've looked at it before, but the prices are insane and they have some crazy fish. But the prices are nuts. Like for example, this copper band butterfly, guaranteed to eat mysis, is $550. I don't even know how that's possible, but it's possible. I guess it's possible. But I've seen some wild stuff on here, including the weedy sea dragon right here, which was $6,000, which we talked about in a previous video. I remember now, this is the site where I found this guy on, who's really dang cool. I mean, I would totally get one of these, but $6 grand is just absurd. An absurd price. And if you scroll down to here, they have things that will blow your mind, such as a $20,000 Tosanodes. Let me butcher the name, please. Tosanodes flavofactiatus. Wow. No idea what that is, but you can pay $1,800 a month with Shop Pay, and that's as easy as that. That's just insane. So you get 3 of these fish for 20 grand. Then I saw this guy for 20 grand as well, who is really dang cool. A Neptune grouper. This thing's awesome. Obviously, you've never seen one at the store, because why would they have a $20,000 fish? But that thing is bad to the bone, dude. I'm obviously not gonna spend 20 grand on a Neptune grouper, but really dang cool. Not gonna lie. I wonder how big they get. Maximum size 9 inches. All right, so it's not even that big. They're from Japan, and their temperament is peaceful. Wow, interesting. Interesting. That is insane. I cannot believe the price of fish like that. I found some more big ones like this one. A hogfish for 4 grand. Would not spend 4 grand on that, but it is cool. Another hogfish for 1,800 bucks. We're getting a little bit better now. We're getting a little bit better. And a butterfly for 750. I mean, that's just scratching the surface. I've seen a bunch of very expensive fish on here, like this one. 6,500 bucks. But besides those high ticket items, they do have a decent variety of fish. Like I've never seen one of these guys before. This one's pretty expensive too, but that's freaking cool. That's freaking cool. 750 bucks. That is, I never seen a fish like that before. Pink with yellow dots. That one is possibly justifiable for $750, but how big do they get? 6 inches, okay. 2 to 3 inch fish, 3 inch plus fish for 750 bucks. I'm debating it right now, please. I'm debating it. We may unbox that today in today's video, who knows. But other than that, the decent variety, I'm gonna have to do some serious digging and find what I would like to purchase to actually stock to my pond. Obviously nothing 20 grand, but hopefully we can find some good stuff. Now that all our sea creatures have been ordered, all that's left to do is wait for them to show up. And after days of anticipation, the packages finally arrived. And now it's time to find out if these sea creatures are truly as rare as they were hyped to be online. Inside these 8 buckets, we have a total of 11 new additions to the saltwater mini pond. Some buckets contain multiple species, while other buckets just contain one. We're going to unveil them one by one, with each creature getting rarer and rarer. And trust me, you will not believe what is waiting at the end in this Carolina blue bucket. I'm talking something that is gonna make this tank even better. Now we are gonna be starting off with bucket number 1 all the way over here. And this guy is gonna be really nice because he's gonna add a pop of color that's gonna look great in this pond. We've got a yellow mimic tang. Now normally I would totally go for getting a regular yellow tang, but I haven't seen one in months, and their prices have soared to over $400 per yellow tang. That is insane. That's mind-blowing. I cannot believe it. When I first started, they were 30 to 40 bucks a pop. Now they're 400 bucks a pop. You want to talk about fishflation? There it is. But like most tangs, these guys are primarily herbivores, and they graze on algae all throughout the day. This makes them great natural cleaners, especially in a reef pond, and they really help control that nuisance algae. Yellow mimic tangs are also really active swimmers. They love open water, they love to graze on the rockwork, and they're also pretty hardy, making them a great choice for any aquarium. Now specifically this pond, I'm gonna love the fact that this guy's gonna be swimming around, because not only do we have a pond that we can view from above, we also have these great windows here that I get to really enjoy him swimming around. And I know this mimic tang looks really cool and its colors are super bright, but coming up, we're gonna be unboxing one of the most famous sea creatures in the entire world. We are ready to get some new fish for this pond, man. It's been quite some time. We have some color in here, but this one, this bright yellow, is really gonna help this pond brighten up a bit. We still need a lot more additions to this tank, and thankfully we're doing a big stocking today, so we have a ton more coming. But this mimic tang kicking us off is a great way to start. Next up, we've got our very first invertebrate, and I am super excited about this one because I love adding these guys to ponds. And this is not just any invertebrate, this is the blue starfish. And you guys know I love adding starfish. They are super colorful and sneaky cool predators. This one specifically, I might butcher the name, is known as the blue Linkia. Now this specific starfish is known for its vivid electric blue coloration, which can range all the way from sky blue all the way to deep purple. And this bold color is not just for looks. It also helps deter predators by signaling, "Do not eat me, I might be toxic." And like many sea stars, this blue starfish can actually regrow entirely lost arms, and in some cases, even regenerate its entire body just from a single limb. Now that is actually insane. That would be me like cutting off my arm, throwing it to the side, and then having the arm grow into another fish guy Chris, just like this over here. Hey bro, what's up? What's up, man? How's it going? I know, I'm not trying to take your spot. There's only room for one fish guy Chris. Now this blue star may be small, but he will grow to be a giant. He will grow to be a bright blue starfish here, and that's exactly what we needed. We have some red ones in here, we have some brown looking ones in here, but we don't have a blue one. So he will go right on this rock, and that's where he will reside. The cool thing I like about starfish is they actually move around quite a bit. They don't just sit still. Trust me, you guys may think, oh, starfish just sit still. These guys move quickly. Do not underestimate a predatory starfish. Fun fact, all starfish are predators. So a bright blue addition to the pond looks good, especially on that white rock. It's coming together. We got yellow, we got blue, more colors to come. Next up in bucket number 3, we're gonna be going with one of the most famous sea creatures in the entire world. We have ourselves our very own Mr. Krabs. I'm talking literally Mr. Krabs. Now this specifically is called a strawberry crab, and it's known for its vivid red shell covered in white spots, resembling the surface of a ripe strawberry. And these crabs are super, super small, typically only growing to about 1 inch across, and this guy truly is tiny. He's probably full grown right now. And believe it or not, the strawberry crab is actually really hard to find in the aquarium hobby, making it a prized addition for people like me. And surprisingly, you can't even see it with the naked eye, but their shell is actually covered in tiny, miniature, small, fuzzy hairs, which help trap debris and enhance their camouflage. Now, Mr. Krabs is really cool, but later in this video, I'm gonna be adding in a fish with venomous spines, and one prick from these spines could cause me some serious pain. All right, Mr. Krabs, it's time for you to go home and meet the rest of the gang. In honor of getting Mr. Krabs, we're gonna need to get a sponge for SpongeBob. We have the starfish. We have a red starfish, Patrick. Squidward, though. I don't think we're gonna find a squid for the pond, but that'd be dang cool. They were not kidding when they said they only grow 1 inch. This guy is full grown. He is practically full grown right here. It's so tiny. The reason why people love him is because of that bright red color. I haven't seen a crab this red, really ever. He should be a fine addition to the tank. I'm gonna put him on the sand and have him crawl right off my finger to see this guy's scary. So right when he hits the sand, ready to go. He probably will find himself a nice little cave or a rock to hide inside of. He's pretty much similar to a emerald crab. Darting off right to the rocks, that's all that we will see of this guy until he gets comfortable in the pond. But literally can grip onto a rock with such high strength, and him being only 1 inch big, very impressive. Next up in bucket number 4, we're going along the addition of the Mr. Krabs with that bright red shell. We've got not 1, but 2, surprisingly pricey, red-booted shrimps. These guys are 65 bucks a pop. They are pricey for being just shrimp, but they are absolutely a fan favorite and one that goes perfectly with our strawberry crab. These 2 red-booted shrimp are obviously very well known for their big, bright red body with those white spots and that super long white antennae. And similar to all shrimp, these fire-blooded shrimp molt regularly, shedding off all that exoskeleton in order to grow. But right after molting, they are extra vulnerable. So they make sure to have some super good hike spots to stay safe during this time. I'll tell you one thing, guys, red-booted, some of my favorite sea creatures to add to tanks. They are so freaking cool, and we already have one in here. He just hides a lot. So it's gonna be good to have 2 more, and hopefully we will see these guys more often instead of just seeing the one every once in a while, only when I'm feeding. 2 more into the pond. Let's get these guys over by the sand too, see where they're gonna go. Let's go, dude. Oh, they're gonna stay out of my hand. I could easily get 50 of these dudes in a tank. I totally would, but 60 bucks a piece is just crazy to me for shrimp. Still though, I would not mind having 50 of these guys in the aquarium. Imagine the rocks just all red with red-booted shrimp. That may be coming in the future. 50 red-booted shrimp in one video would be pretty electric. Moving on to bucket number 5, we have 3 different fish in here, and they are 3 clownfish. But to be more specific, we've got 2 ocellaris clowns and 1 frostbite clown. Honestly, it's hard to believe we haven't even added any clownfish to this pond yet, but this is a great start to the collection. I'm thinking that these 3 fish are gonna be just the beginning of our big clownfish school that I hope to have in here. Now, it is well known that clownfish actually form a mutualistic relationship with sea anemones, and they're immune to the anemone's stinging tentacles, which helps protect it from predators, while the clownfish bring food and keep the anemone clean. So drop a like on this video if you guys think it's a good idea for me to get a giant anemone in here for all of our clownfish. I'm talking one that's the size of a skateboard, a giant. I'm pumped about these clowns though, because we haven't added any clownfish to this pond. None, 0. So we're starting our school, and I'm thinking we get 1 of every single rare one. I got a frostbite in here who's freaking sick, but there's some really cool variants out there that are really rare that would look awesome in a school. So our first set of clowns going in. Clownfish are the best, man. They are so fun to watch, so fun to feed, especially with an anemone. So that's coming next. I'm thinking a big anemone in here would look awesome, but only when we get like minimum 20 clownfish in here. But it's a great start. 2 ocellaris, 1 bright white frostbite. There's so many variants. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite variant is. Moving on to bucket number 6. This is the one that's actually venomous. And I need to be careful because I have heard that this guy's prick is actually more painful than a lionfish. Introducing the rabbitfish. Now this rabbitfish has venomous spines on their dorsal and their pelvic fins that they use for defense. And while their sting isn't deadly to humans, it can be super painful. So caution is needed while I'm handling this guy. I'm definitely not gonna put him in my hand, but believe it or not, I used to hold these guys all the time. I used to hold fox-face tangs, and I did know they were venomous, but I didn't know it was that painful. And a venomous fish is cool and all, but at the end of this video, I'm gonna be unboxing this fish right here, which can actually swallow a fish that is double its size. It is a true predator that's gonna be going in this tank. The venomous fish of the day, right here in this net. I used to hold these guys, believe it or not. I knew they were venomous, but I didn't know they would hurt that bad. So the first venomous fish going in, he will brighten up in color. I know he looks quite dull right now, but he should brighten up in color a little bit better than where he is now. So once he's comfortable and sees all the fish, and he darted immediately to the rocks. Interesting. I don't know if he's my favorite fish in here. Got him online, and the pictures online looked a lot better than him. Maybe he'll brighten up and we'll get him to come out of those rocks when we feed him. So next up, in bucket number 7, we have one that I'm really excited about. This guy is beautiful. We actually have one in the Fish Guy warehouse who has grown up to be a beast, and his colors are amazing. So I'm hoping to get the same out of this guy right here. We've got one of my favorite additions of today's stocking, which is a batfish. Now these guys may start out small, but batfish can grow up to 20 inches long. And these fish are known for their calm, peaceful nature, making them the perfect community fish for our saltwater pond. Now believe it or not, batfish are very intelligent and are actually pretty interactive. Once this guy gets to know me, he will have no problem swimming right up to the glass, almost greeting me when I walk into the garage, and he will become very used to hand feeding and almost follow me around the tank. I know that to be a fact because the one at the Fish Guy warehouse, the second I walk through the door, he's right there in the front of the glass waiting for me to feed. This one I am really excited about, dude. A batfish in here. And they quickly get used to the tank, and look at just look at the size of him. So elegant. I love that thing so much. I know there's a bright orange one. I didn't know I was getting the brown one like this. Maybe he will brighten up in color, but batfish are awesome. I absolutely love them, especially in this tank. Once he gets used to the pond and is swimming around the actual front of the glass, it's gonna look 10 out of 10 amazing in here. He's been in the pond for about 4 seconds and has already brightened up nicely and is swimming around the outskirts of the pond. So similar to the mimic tang that we got in the beginning, these guys love to swim. They love being on the outside of the tank. They don't love hiding in the rocks, which I am a huge fan of. And he's already more orange. He's already brightened up to be a little bit more of an orange color. I have a feeling he is gonna be a fantastic eater. 10 out of 10 edition, love him in here. Next up, we've got the top secret bucket number 8. And this is the one that I am personally most excited for. Now this fish specifically is definitely not gonna be going into the saltwater mini pond. I know this was a saltwater mini pond stocking, but when I saw this guy online, I could not pass him up because if we do put him in here, he will eat 100% of these fish and invertebrates probably within 2 days. Introducing our newest predatory addition to the predatory tank over there, we have a big orange anglerfish. And this dude right here is a true beast. I am so excited about it. Now, as we watch this guy grow throughout the tank, we're gonna be able to witness how he can perfectly mimic corals, sponges, and even the rocks that are inside the aquarium. They often match the exact color and the texture of their surroundings. So we are definitely gonna have to get some of those bright red and orange sponges in this tank so he can really keep that color. And like all anglerfish, he actually has a built-in fishing rod at the top of his head that he uses to help him catch fish. And of course, everybody's favorite part, we are definitely gonna be giving this guy the savage test, where we are gonna be feeding him inside of his viewing container to see just how savage he is. Is he a level 10 savage or is he a level 1 savage? It is savage test time. Grizzly, whoa. Grizzly, look at the anglerfish. Do you love him? Are we gonna see if this guy's a true savage or not? Grizzly, this is time to be serious. Not time for licking me in the face. Let's dial in. Let's drop about 15 shrimp in here, maybe a couple minnows, see if he really wants to eat. Right, Grizz? Yeah. I would bet that this guy swallows a fish almost immediately. I have a lot in here. I probably got too much in here, but whoa. Let's see if he wants to eat it. Come on, buddy, instantly. Oh, there goes his fishing rod. Going crazy. He passes the savage test 100% without a doubt. Flying colors on the savage test. Anglerfish are just so reliably savage, it's the best. He's gonna be perfect addition to the predatory pond. We have a leaf fish in there now. We have this guy in here. We have the stonefish, which are all stealthy, super cool hiding predators that I absolutely love. I'm a big fan of them, especially the anglerfish, which uses that fishing rod to catch all these minnows. Such good additions today, guys. Insane. This is the one I was saving for last, and he's gonna look awesome in that tank. He is going crazy in there, eating every shrimp imaginable. Before we get that anglerfish in, the leaf fish has been loving, for some reason, just to stand on top of the stonefish. Quite confusing to me, but we're gonna give the stonefish some shrimp. Look how cool he is when he eats out of the sand. He's been eating on command recently. Watch this. The only problem is this is how I have to feed him, which I'm fine with because it's so cool. But let's see if we can get the stonefish to come out and eat one of these before the leaf fish eats all of them. Here comes the little shrimp. Here comes the boom, just like that. It's so easy, dude. That thing is savage. The reason why I have to feed them like that is because these guys, they don't like swim around and hunt. They literally sit and wait. So ghost shrimp, sometimes they just die right when you put them in the saltwater tank, and then he doesn't get a chance to actually eat one. So I have to pretty much hand feed him every single day. The mythical beast of the anglerfish, bright orange, by the way, finally going into the pond. Now we have a stonefish, a red leaf fish, and an orange anglerfish. He's gonna look awesome in here, and all the fish are gonna eat the rest of those minnows in there. There he goes, baby, with a full belly, Psycho, he probably, I swear to God, guys, he probably ate close to 20 shrimp and fish in that bucket. Literally a menace and the perfect addition to the predatory tank. Everything in here is truly a savage. Everybody eats on command. I almost spilt all my fish. I don't think any of them came out. I don't think any of them fell out of the bucket, surprisingly. Yeah, okay. I don't. And if Grizzly wants to eat them, it's extra protein for him. He had sardines today in his lunch, so he's used to fish. Let's drop the rest in just to watch everyone go crazy. That bird wrasse is gonna go nuts over these guys. They love it. This is their favorite part of the day, is when I dump in minnows and everybody just grubs. True predators in this tank, and we're not done. We still need to hunt for that baby shark, but enjoy, boys, eat up. All right, everybody go back into the other video and see how big Grizzly was, and now see how big he is. He's tripled in size, guys. He's gonna get big at a rapid pace. Stop growing. Stop growing. He's a freaking menace. You wanna talk about menaces in the tank? This guy's the menace. Awesome stocking for today's video. I love bringing this series back. I want to keep doing it again. Let me know by dropping a like on this video if you guys want to see more stocking videos just like this for the mini pond. Although we added a lot of fish today, we still need more in here. Still looks empty. The more fish, the merrier. But if you guys want to see when I got some of the most unique fish I've ever bought, go click right here. It was awesome.